Hello everyone, this is Zparklefartz Gaming, and today we're back with another episode of Dragon Age Origins. So yeah, last time Liliana joined us. She's a former lay sister, and now the Maker's on our side, boys! Yeah, basically she's like, oh, the Maker told me to help you, so I will. And well, Alistair and Morrigan are still here. Sadly, Barath, my little baby boy doggy, I switched him out for Liliana because you can only have 4 people in your party at once. But yeah, basically, let's talk to this guy. He's from the Blackstone Liaison.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Oh yeah, fucking everyone. That's great, isn't it? Considering I'm a wanted person.
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
And how can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Did she just shrug her shoulders? She's like, oh, I don't care. I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Yeah, us outsiders have to look out for each other, right? Scraping the barrel. Yeah, let's take one quest. I can't be bothered taking too many, to be honest.
Very well.
So Terran Logain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
True. I like how the name's Gossip. But ah well. Yeah, do we have any more quests in Lothering? Alright. Yeah, we need to make 3 flasks of venom. And this we can only do... Oh! Patagritch in Lothering. So we're gonna go get someone named Patagritch. And we're also going to do Poisonous Proposition. Because we need to go get poison for the traps for the old man. I just so happen.
Talk about your mother.
Oh.
For a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Wow, you two, come on. Yeah, like I was going to say, I just so happen to know where this guy is. Yeah, there he is.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Yeah, great. So basically what the letter says is that they pledged themselves to the Blackstone Irregulars like a long time ago. As soldiers, I suppose.
It shall be done.
And now, when the Blackstone Irregulars actually need them, they need someone to go fetch all the people that promised they'd help. Oh. Let's see if she can open this. I'm gonna save just in case. Oh, an iron ring! That nice.
I'm wondering, Morrigan,
Oh.
do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it
Oh,
is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
oof, Morrigan. Come on. Who are you?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
It's not worth it. It's not. Come on. It should probably. Yeah, she should probably switch. Oh god, he's getting really focused, isn't he? Oh! I just decapitated a man. Oh, you just leveled up! Woo. Nice! Great job. I mean, well, we didn't get killed at least. That's always nice. It's just this thing that, well, people get desperate, you know. I don't even blame them. They just wanted to feed their families, but unfortunately they picked the wrong person to fight. I mean, I'm just one that's supposed to stop the Blight, so I'm not very sure what they were trying to do. I believe there are spiders somewhere around here. Or perhaps not. Yes! Well, isn't this just an arachnophobe's biggest, wettest dream? Oh god, sweetheart. Let's see if the asset. Oh, she killed herself. Great. I didn't know she could do that. I'll just go with the fact that she's like, I killed myself in the name of a maker. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Oh, come on. We can't have you die as well. Oh, can you attack, please?
I shall do it.
Hope that's
Very well.
Oh! Yeah, God. Yeah, so he needs dexterity, I believe. Ah. This mode becomes nearly a fortress. That's nice. We do need that. He needs some milk. What he needs. Yeah, I'll give him that one.
As you say.
So this is what we needed to make the venom. I'm sorry, Liliana. The first thing you do is join our party and then die. Ah, well. 1, 2, 3. That's what we needed for the quest. I'm gonna switch her to a bow as well. Here I come to save the day. I'll come back for you, Sten, I promise. Just wait a few seconds.
How is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down
Ooh,
south?
true.
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kaelin. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
Oh,
I'll say.
just
First they drag the king
leave.
down there and then they throw him to the wolves.
Mm.
It's no wonder it all went bad.
I think I'll just ignore what I did. Oh, in war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice. That's the Grey Warden motto.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I'm not here to see your stock, but I've got what you... No, wait. I have what you asked.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, there's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
Thanks. That's not gold though, that's silver, but thanks.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
Keep your voice down.
Okay, so next up, the Kunari prisoner. Find a way to free Sten. You agreed to speak to the revered mother to see if you can get Sten released. Yeah, I feel like he seemed to regret what he'd done, and even though I feel like he's a very
So, let me
complicated
get this straight.
creature.
You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar.
Ooh.
No?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. Oh, you never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
Oh god, Alistair, come on. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so according to the Chantry calendar, it just said on the text there, every 100 years is a new age. So now it's the Dragon Age. Because they thought dragons were extinct, and it turned out they weren't. So that's why they named it the Dragon Age. Hello, revered
Good
mother.
day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
If you are helping refugees, then yes.
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Sure.
Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned. Oh god.
It might have
Don't
been
stand.
kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Well... what if this causes an incident with his people? I want him freed, I might have use for him. Is there any way I can convince you to have him released? And what did he do? Well, we know what he did. He just confessed it to us. I don't think he'd lie about something like that. I want him freed.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
She's known me for like
These
2 hours.
are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Oh, Leliana approved. That's nice. And there was a... what's it called? Chest, right.
Yes?
Here you go. That was a bronze symbol of Andraste. And that's a gift. Can you guess for whom? I certainly
Shall be
cannot.
done.
Yeah, we've spent enough time in Lothering. I'm ready to get out of here right now. So we're gonna get Sten, and then we're gonna go. Bye, Chanted Devons.
So tell
And
me something,
child.
Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No.
No, really don't.
Oh god.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your
I
cage.
confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
And if I choose to do something else with you, what would that be? Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Great. And if you annoy me and I decide to kill you, looking at him, he could probably just put one hand around my throat and that's me gone. Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Of course. Okay, let's see his reaction.
Of all the...
Oh!
Yes.
Yes. And then?
Vashaden.
Vashaden. I guess that's a curse word in his language. I'm not gonna choose him yet. I'm just gonna keep with our crew that we have for the moment. And he just faded out of existence. Anyone who gets that reference, I am sorry. Oh, can you open that chest? Hell yeah! Great. Now then, let's get out of Lothering. Because we don't have any more quests to do here. Yeah, because we got Patagritch in Lothering. Great, and then we have... yeah, Jetta in Redcliffe, and we haven't got to Redcliffe yet. I wonder, should we speak a bit with Leliana? Get to know her a bit.
Yes?
What do you know of this place?
Lothering? I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through.
I see. I want to talk about something else.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
So, this vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
And... oh, you dreamed of Blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Oh. And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
Yeah. The Chantry says the Maker has left us. The Blight is the Maker's punishment. Will you defy him? I suppose I couldn't sit by either. Yeah, the Chantry says the Maker left us.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
Yeah, believe in what feels right to you.
Thank you. It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Ah,
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
What? Oh, do I want to know about Templars or do I want to know about the Grey Wardens? Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Where's the headquarters?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be... Beyond that,
sorry, I skipped.
The only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Oh. So what happens now that there's just two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
No pressure! Will we need to start rebuilding the order?
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
What would happen if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden?
It's just...
I don't know.
Hypothetically
If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
Neither am I.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Yeah, I'd like to ask you something else.
Ask away.
What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Huh. So, couldn't others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted.
Oh.
And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
That That's horrible. I can't believe they do that.
Well, they do it, and they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away, either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Yep. Huh. Yeah, so there's lots of lyrium addicts, and it doesn't turn out very well for most of them.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Can you teach others to become shape changers?
I cannot teach you, no. But any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp, provided they possess the will to even make the attempt.
Cool.
What do you wish of
But
me?
I wanted to talk to you.
If you must.
If I must. Did you grow up in the Kakari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Yeah, you could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked, if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Yeah, very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Huh. Wow. That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds them attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Well, it's not human society. You're in Ferelden.
Yes, yes, some men have painted lines across the maps. I've seen them. I'm sure the human world is very diverse, but the differences are mostly meanness. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, yeah, I'm glad it worked out this way, at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Sounds great. Oh god. That's nice. Let's see. Alistair is 12. She is 19 and Liliana is 6. I do have a few gifts. But I'd rather wait with those. Oh, elf fruit. Do I want it? I can't resist.
I shall do it.
Yes, you shall. What? Oh, those Darkspawn! Oh god, I'm... Run.
As you say.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
help? Guys, come on. I'd appreciate... Oh god, I don't want to die. Ooh, that was close! Alistair, come on. Can she... Let's see then... Wait. Where is... There. She can just shoot that dude, right? Oh god. I don't really feel as if I'm getting lots of support over here, guys. Come on. Great.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Just how obliged? You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to tag along. I'm not going the same way, trust me. King's business, I'm afraid. He's dead. I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to tag along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Ah. Well, that went well. Ah. Maleficarum regrets. Now I'm kind of intrigued. Creatures, no. I won't go back. Let them hunt. The dread finding me. But you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cache is in the study area, middle alcove. Goodbye. Oh. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Maleficarum are blood mages, and, well, blood magic is forbidden, and, well, not very good. So yeah. But let's move on. Yeah, let's leave Lothering. We're done. That was pleasant.
Bad dreams, huh?
It just seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them.
Oh god.
The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Yeah, thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Great. This is our soldier camp, or, I mean... No. What's it called? Oh, come on. Like, camp, I guess. Wooden camp. Don't know. What's it? What's up, Marath?
Oh, why you little?
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Aw. There's hardly any blood drawn, still he shouldn't have. It was just a warning, he could have taken your hand off. Shout out to my friend Hannah. She knows what this is all about. Good boy, teach that silly Alistair a lesson. Bad dog, that's not very nice. And well, he is a warhound. There's hardly any blood drawn, still he shouldn't have. Oh, he's so sad about it.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
I suppose.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished.
Oh god.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
No!
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh, poor baby. No, I wouldn't. Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish. If you've had it and didn't know, it was probably tasty. I'd never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
But still... Yeah. Yeah, let's... I just want to give him a gift to show you the reaction, because it's quite nice. So I've basically memorized which gifts are for who, so yeah.
I could get used to this, you know.
Oh, plus 10! Well, that's nice. Morrigan's already at 19, but well, I might as well.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Liliana, that's the bronze symbol of Andraste.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Ah, well, the tribal necklace is actually for Morrigan, but since she already had pretty high, I just gave her the silver bangles, or the silver bracelets, I mean. And of course we give the beef bone to Barath. Oh? What's this?
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Sounds great. Yeah, you're free to stay.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Of course. Though I do want something enchanted.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
Yes!
Yeah,
enchantment! I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Yes! I love Sandal, honestly. He's wonderful. Let's see, I'm just gonna quickly give this sword to Alistair. Ah, and I know who that is, but that's a side quest, so that'll wait for now. I'm gonna talk to Sten for a small bit.
Why are we stopping?
I think we should... Yeah, I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
Okay. No, why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Uh-oh. That's true, though. He's very correct. Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
I know, but... You said you were in the army.
I am.
Well... What made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Why would the Kunari... Wait, have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What? So you must know your way around the battlefield, then?
Some of them. They aren't all alike.
That feels rude to say. Are you always this bad at... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind, let's just keep moving.
As you wish.
Yeah, he's a special one. And big. I mean, come on, look at that size difference. Well, anywho and anyhow, let's stop here for today. And, well, let's continue with our fantastic adventure in the next episode. You're welcome back for the next one. Bye!